My first ever video on this channel was on Alice in Boarderland, and I recently binged all of Squid... Sorry about that. And I recently binged all of Squid Game Season 3 in one day. And in both series, they play death games. But every single game in Alice in Borderland is ranked via a card. So why not treat the Squid Games with the Alice in Borderland ranking system? It's a reminder of how it works. Spades are physical games. Diamonds are games that use your intelligence. Clubs are games where you work in a team. And hearts are betrayal games. And of course, the number is the difficulty of the game. So the first game is red light, green light. You must reach to the other side within the time limit. If you are caught while it is saying red light, you get shot. You must only move when it shouts green light. If you don't make it to the other side within the time limit, then you die as well. So using the ranking system of Alice in Borderland, this is incredibly easy compared to all the other games in Alice in Borderland. Given how easy this game is, it will get the lowest ranking of an A. Specifically an A of spades, considering this game involves you running across a field. Next game is Dalgona. During this game, you're given one of 4 shapes. You need to cut the shape out to pass the game. If your cookie breaks or you don't do it in the time limit, you get shot. This game can vary in difficulty depending on what shape you get, but given how only like 2 of the shapes are difficult, this is getting a low ranking of 3 of diamonds. Diamonds mainly due to the fact it does take your mind to understand how to properly cut out the shape. Next up is Tug of War. Pull the rope. You pull the rope good enough, other team dies. Given that this game splits you into 2 teams and clubs are defined for team games, it's obviously a club game, specifically an 8 of clubs. Next up is marbles. You can play this game however you like. You're in pairs of 2 and it's a 1v1. To win, you need all 20 marbles. If you have 0 marbles, you know what happens. In this game, the players were paired up with their allies and had to betray them in the end of the game. So it's obviously going to get a ranking of a heart. Specifically a 5 of hearts, because this game doesn't seem too difficult or too easy. Next up is Glass Bridge, and it's kind of difficult to rank this one properly. The way this game works is there's 2 tiles in front of you. You have to step on one of them to get past the bridge. There are 18 rows of these. Step on the wrong one, and then... The reason why I call this difficult to rank is because no games in Alice in Borderland are really luck-based. The only one I can really think of is being the 3 of clubs. So I can guess I can rank this with the clubs. I don't really know what number to give it, so I'm just going to give it a 5. Final game of Season 1, Squid Game. I'm not even going to explain the rules of this one, I don't even know even after watching the show. This could either be a 3 of hearts or 3 of spades. Hearts, because it's 2 best friends fighting each other to the death. Could be spades due to the physical nature of Squid Game. But I am going to go with hearts, considering how emotional the game was in the end. Next up is the 6-legged pentathlon. You're in teams of 5. Each player on the team has a minigame they have to complete. Get around the circle in the time limit or you die. This game's obviously going to get clubs of a ranking. Each of the individual minigames seems easy by themselves. So let's pretend each of the individual minigames are an A of clubs. Add that by being stuck with your partners, give this game a ranking of a 6 of clubs. Next up is Mingle. A number is going to be shouted out. You must get into a group of that number within the time limit. If you don't, then... yeah. 9 of hearts. The amount of numbers are getting shouted out is getting lower and lower. So as the numbers get lower, you have to betray your teammates and choose between which of your friends you want to take. I could honestly see this working as a face card game, just reworked a little. Now it's time for hide and seek, or keys and knives, whatever it's called. If you're on the blue team, you must hide from the red team. If you're on the red team, you must kill a member of the blue team. Alice in Borderland already had a kind of hide and seek game, which was ranked a 5 of spades. So, 5 of spades. The penultimate game is jump rope. You have to cross a bridge while jumping at the rhythm of a rope. You're also very high up, so if you get hit by the rope, you're dead. Very simple to say this is a 6 of spades. Before we get to the final game, let's do some quick lightning rounds. Midnight Madness will be an 8 of hearts. Rock, Paper, Scissors -1 will be an A of diamonds. The Rebellion won't get a ranking due to it being very similar to what Niragi tried to do in episode 7, it being a game created by players and not the masterminds. Finally, Sky Squid Game. You are on very high platforms. You must push a button, then a time limit of 15 minutes will start. Within that time limit, you must push off a minimum of 1 person off the platform to move on to the next platform. There are 3 platforms for you to survive. Since there are 3 platforms and this game does involve you betraying your teammates, I'll give it a 4 of hearts. I wanted to give it a 3 of hearts, but I already gave the first Squid Game a 3 of hearts. Thanks for watching. My name is Modnor, and I am no longer here.